Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So in today's video is going to be an update video on the soil. Remember I had told you all about adding perlite on the root area and then locking it up with the regular succulent soil mix. Now what happened is that this pot was this arrangement was made before I left for the vacation. Now unfortunately during that period of time I was in a quite of a hurry, so I did not filter the soil. I had just added the soil. You can see the soil is like rock hard because I had not filtered, and I had just, you know, in a hurry I had just filled up all of that soil without filtering it, so it had a lot of fine dust, due to which you can see that the upper layer of soil is completely rock hard. But what I happened to do is I had added a layer of perlite beneath. Let me show you guys. You can see there is some perlite that is stuck to the surface, and there was a lot of perlite that I had added into the root area. You can see the perlite is still there, and as you can see the soil beneath is very loose. It's very porous. There is a lot of perlite that I had locked inside the soil, and I have uprooted the succulent, and I'm going to show it to you in a while. You can see this is all of the perlite that is there. So there is a complete layer of perlite. So even though my upper layer of soil is completely hard, so my root area is completely free. You can see how loose it is because of the perlite. It has been doing its work. So this was like an update that I wanted to give you guys. Some of them are dehydrated, but majority of them are doing quite well because the soil beneath is very loose. You can see with the slightest touch everything is just moving, but the upper layer of soil is very hard, but still they have been doing quite well. So this indicates that how efficient perlite tends to make the soil. It tends to make the soil very loose and porous. So here is the succulent. Let me show you guys how the succulent is looking like. Here is the succulent. You can see the amount of perlite that is attached to the root area. This is where the roots were growing. A lot of new roots, as you can see. Don't know if it's going to focus on it, but you can see there is a lot of roots. I'm sure you will be able to see it. A lot of root growth over here. You can see, sorry, this is the root area over here. Another pup is also growing. So the succulent is doing absolutely healthy. Actually, when I didn't realize that I had put perlite in this, when I removed the succulent out, I was so shocked. I thought that this is fungus, but then this is actually perlite that has got stuck to the roots, and the roots are absolutely healthy. You can see they're doing quite well. So now that I'm uprooted this succulent, I'll also talk about this particular variety of succulent. Now this variety is called as Echeveria Love Rain. Again, I'm not sure about the scientific name or the actual name. This was given by the seller. I searched for the information online, but I could not find, but it definitely is an Echeveria variety. You can see the beautiful growth, a good amount of root growth, a lot of new roots, as you can see. This has been cleaned. Again, it had a lot of perlite, and you can see the roots are very healthy, a lot of new growth. Same thing if I'm going to clear off the perlite. You can see how the perlite has latched onto the succulent. Looks absolutely beautiful. All of the roots are very healthy. Let me quickly clean off all the roots area and show it to you. The soil is very free. You can see how well perlite has worked with this mix. So locking perlite into the soil has definitely helped. You can see the amount of healthy growth on the roots. So definitely this experiment has worked out really well. I wanted to try this once and see what works out. The upper layer of soil is completely rock hard, but the soil beneath is very loose and porous. So this has definitely worked out really well. So I wanted to give you guys an update, and because you have clicked onto this video, I do not want you to waste your time. So I'm also going to be talking about the care requirements of this particular variety. It's called as Love Rain, Echeveria Love Rain. Looks absolutely beautiful. This succulent tends to put out a lot of pups. The pups usually grow at the base of the stem, as you can see. There is another pup also that is growing over here. Very tiny pup, grows very well, but this particular pup has reached a good size, so I'm going to separate it and show it to you. So here we go ahead and cut it off, and now we have a separate succulent altogether. As you can see, it's a very healthy pup. I'm going to put it aside. This succulent tends to grow a little faster. Quite a hardy succulent, I would say. It gets completely red as it receives a good amount of sunlight. You can see the color. It becomes even more red in color. So if you are a person who loves the color red, this is one of the succulent you can add. It turns orangish to red in color, so it looks really, really beautiful. If that doesn't get a lot of light, it's going to turn green in color. It belongs to the Echeveria variety, so it is going to go dormant during the winters, and summers are its growing period. So very soon it's going to get into its growing period. As I showed you, one method is you can separate the offsets like this. So you can do a stem cutting like this, or you can see I have a perfect example of a leaf propagation. This is a successful leaf propagation of the same variety. It was lying around in the same pot. Good amount of roots which have latched. Again, it had the same perlite thing. So you can see it's been doing quite well. A good amount of roots. The pup is also looking excellent. Colors are already present on the leaf. And you can see my mother leaf is very, very healthy at this point of time. No wrinkles. It looks absolutely good because I don't water from above. I usually do bottom watering for this arrangement because it's a huge arrangement. So I tend to do bottom watering, and then you can see this pup was never watered from above, so it's doing absolutely excellent. So guys, this is all about this variety, absolutely beautiful variety. I also wanted to give you an update about the soil mix as well. You can see the soil is very loose inside. I will probably cover some more. I wanted to repot this because the upper layer of soil was very hard, but I think I'm just going to leave it as it is, because if the succulent is doing absolutely fine, there is nothing to be worried about. If the upper layer of the soil gets hard, it's absolutely fine. What matters is the root area should be very loose, and I think the succulents are not showing any sign of any problem. I had underwatered it, so that is why the succulent is closed, but you can see otherwise all of the succulents are doing absolutely fantastic. The soil looks perfect. The soil is very, very loose underneath. Above, it's absolutely fine. If that's not an issue, you can see a lot of perlite. I had put an entire layer of perlite. I have shown you in my other videos as well. So it pretty much looks good. I am going to move this succulent to another pot because I just want to keep this variety separately, and as you can see, it's pretty simple to handle this succulent. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep propagating.